Jeff back, One Fish, Two Fish. We're actually in our other location today. We're over in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. We're going to give you just a real quick run through of this store, a couple things just to show you off. We actually are changing up our video today. We've got a customer drop us off some fish yesterday, and I need a bit of help with them. I'm going to show you them at the end of the video. I'm going to tell you what we're planning on doing with them, and hopefully the viewers can give us some insight, maybe some tips, tricks, whatever they think would help us with them. So first, I'm going to be showing you a couple of little things here. First, this is our 300-gallon display tank in the store. We just keep this for our arowana. We've got a golden red tail Asian arowana in there. We've been trying to find something to go with this guy forever. He just seems to hate every fish we've ever put in with him. We actually had a customer drop us off, as you can tell, 3 bala sharks. They were in a 65-gallon tank for their whole life. She just recognized they weren't happy there. They didn't really have a lot of room. So we said we would take them, we would give them a try with our big guy, see how they got along. Obviously the tank is for him, so if he doesn't like them. But they've been with him for about 10 days now. Seems very happy. Actually seems to be much more active. We actually added a bit more oxygen over in the bottom here. We just have a bubbler with a power head blowing it all in. We kind of stole that idea from a world-famous YouTuber. But anyway, we threw in a couple bala sharks with him. Ever since, he's actually been a lot more active. The air is also helping that. Much more personable when we're playing with him. When food goes in, he swims right up. Almost getting him eaten out of your hand. The other thing I want to show you that's over here is our buddy. This guy right here. That is our big toadfish. They say they can live in fresh water. We have ours in brackish. I think the research shows kind of they do better with a bit of salt in the water. Actually, if I'd have been a little quicker with the video, he just gobbled up 2 mollies. He's looking at me like he kind of wants to eat me right now, but this is one of my favorite fish that we've ever had in here. He just lazes around. He's a monster for the size of him. He's probably 8 inches in size. Doesn't even look like a fish. Whenever he's sitting in the gravel that he's in, you can tell, you can barely even see him. But yeah, he's one of my favorite fish. Love this guy. So on to the fish that we got traded in yesterday. These guys right here, 4 very large red belly piranhas. We've got a large male and a large female, and the two on the small is a male and a female too. I'm trying to get you a picture. There's the one big guy, the other big guy's hiding in the back here. There's the other monster. So we have them in. This is what they were living in when we got them. It's a 100-gallon, 5-foot tank. It's okay for right now. We are going to look at doing something bigger for them. They don't have a ton of swim around room. They seem to be all getting along really well. They've been together their whole life, so had the hands in the tank lots of times. They don't seem to care about humans at all. They're quite content just swimming around as long as they're eating good. There's even a couple little just schooling fish in there with them. They haven't even looked at them. They've been in there for a couple days. We feed them really well every day. Feed them twice a day. And like I said, as long as they have a full belly, they don't seem to be aggressive at all. So here is what I need from you guys. We actually want to start breeding these guys. The owner previously has had them bred before. Didn't do anything with them. Wasn't trying to keep the fry or anything like that. We would like to keep the fry. Anything that we can do that prevents us from buying from the ocean, the lakes, whatever, we absolutely always try to do it. So we're going to keep these guys as a store kind of pet for basically ever. We are going to try to breed them. My downfall is I don't know a lot about breeding piranhas. Not something I've ever tried. We have been doing a bit of research on it, but I thought I would throw it out if any of you guys know any tips, tricks, anything we can do with the kind of tank setup that is going to make them more prone to want to breed. I know the big deal with them seems to be once you get the fry, you get a lot of it, and it's hard to keep them fed. I've read a little bit that whenever they are little, what happens usually is you'll get a couple thousand and they end up eating each other. And then, you know, you get a handful of really strong ones. I would like to be able to set to actually feed all of them if I can. I do have access to brine shrimp, obviously, with being a store, so I know that seems to be something they really like, live brine shrimp, and that is something that I can feed them. Again, if anyone has any tips, tricks, food, anything like that, that we can get the fry to eat, that's not live, obviously, would be a benefit to us video on these guys, just to show you how they're doing, let you know how the breeding is getting along. If we do get them to breed, and I sense that we should be able to, we're actually going to do a full video walkthrough of it step by step, just to show you from eggs to fry. What we actually might do, something we're looking at, we do have a way of setting a camera actually in the tank 24 hours a day. So we might actually set up a live feed maybe on our website once they do breed and have the eggs, and you can pop on it anytime, 24 hours. You can look at it, you can watch their attitude. Apparently they do get really, really vicious when they have the eggs in the tank. Just put your hand in the tank and they're going to try to eat you. So anyway, like I said, guys, any tips, tricks, basically any help you can give us, we're certainly listening. Just pop a comment at the bottom. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do so. And we'll see you next Sunday with another video. Next time we'll do a little bit better of a walkthrough. We have some really cool fish coming to the other store this week. So I'll make sure I'll do a video on that and show you that stuff. And again, anything you guys want to see, make sure you pop it down below. Any kind of rare animals, that's our thing. Anything that most pet stores don't bring in because there's not really a market for it, is what we like. We like bringing in weird stuff. The toadfish, we always have an Asian arowana kicking around because we really like them. Really like stingrays. We don't bring them in often because they're just really hard to house. And then people look at them and think they're easy to take care of, and they're really not an easy animal to care for. So we don't bring them in that often. But eels, any kind of fish that you don't often get to see, certainly let us know. We have a gem tang actually coming in about a month. He's a very expensive saltwater fish. We'll certainly show him off. We've got a couple of really nice angels coming in about 2 weeks. A couple high-priced triggers coming in about 2 weeks as well. Like I said, anything you've never seen before, you want